$151 fried chicken versus $19 fried chicken sandwich. I don't think we did.
Wow, I feel professional. I'm having a ball. Be careful, careful, careful.
I don't think so.
Wawa.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm a professional chef, and this is a $151 fried chicken sandwich.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo. I'm a home cook, and these are my $19 fried chicken sandwich ingredients.
Okay, gotta get a little creative here, but doable.
That's just so much.
Like my dog.
Also, hold on. Pause. Question. Do you see this right here? You know what this is, right? At least I'm pretty sure. You know what this is? It's mayo. Hellman's mayo, right? I have a public service announcement. If you like Hellman's mayo, you are a just awful person. I don't know how you like it. But pause. There's a few alternatives that are better. I've heard that Duke's mayo is good. QP mayo is good. And I'm going to drop some facts on you. Now, most people, I don't think know about this. Maybe it's only a Northeastern thing. Cane's mayonnaise. Cane's is so good. Hellman's is like the bottom of the barrel. Fucking, you find it on every Walmart shelf. Mayo.
Some familiar things. I'm not stuffing anything today, yes?
So I was planning on making a hot Korean chicken sandwich with a pickled
See, like right here, the Hellman's real? Nah.
I'm on fire!
Crow thinks the gifts
kimchi
appreciated.
animal sauce on a homemade milk bun. I had some excellent ingredients to work with. I had some organic
I can't eat it.
thighs,
I don't know
which
how
was
people
planning
eat it.
to
It's so
debone,
different.
Brine, double dredge, and double fry.
It's like
What a thigh. Why are you
What's the word?
thigh?
For my batter, I had
It's like,
buttermilk, rice flour, and onion and garlic powder.
Tangy.
Plus, I had some mozzarella to torch right on top of the chicken.
Am I
You're saying
making-
Heinz? I'm saying
For
Hellman's.
frying, I had peanut oil, which I was gonna repurpose as a spicy oil for brushing, with dried Thai chili peppers, garlic and ginger, gochugaru, and sugar. For my pickled daikon slaw, I had fresh daikon radish, rainbow carrots, cucumber, and white
Other things because
vinegar.
it's cheap.
I had everything I needed
That
to
makes
make
okay. So like, that makes sense because like if you get it like I don't know, where's somewhere you get fucking mayo? Like I don't know, you get fucking like a chicken sandwich or some shit, right? From like I don't know, like Popeyes.
My girl
Does Popeyes
Esther?
use mayo?
Yeah.
Or something. Some places use mayo, and it's like it's kind of mixed with something that's fine.
bread flour, milk, butter, and eggs, and sesame seeds.
I have no clue what's happening right now. Why do we have sesame seeds?
And I was gonna top it all off with a kimchi animal sauce made from mayonnaise, ketchup, sesame oil, and some Napa cabbage kimchi.
Kimchi.
Good luck, Lorenzo, you're gonna need it. With Lorenzo's recipe, I have much simpler ingredients. Stuff that you're able to find in your kitchen or local grocery store. Chicken breast, soy sauce, rice vinegar, flour, eggs, mini cucumbers, green cabbage, sugar, sesame oil, mayonnaise, crushed red pepper flakes, garlic powder,
Hi
and
Blizzard
potato
Entertainment.
buns. These
I'd like to
ingredients
file
may
a
be
complaint
simple,
against
but I can use my
Flats.
chef skills
I was
to
playing
jazz it up.
Roadhog
If I
in
had
the
to guess,
previous
these
match and got
ingredients would
absolutely
probably
decimated.
cost
Please
about
prevent cyberbullying like this in the beta.
$19.
Thanks.
See, I was close. I'm usually good with that.
If I
It's
had to
invested.
guess, this would all cost about $100. 151 bucks? Wait a minute. Wait. Holy smokes. That's a lot, man. All right, I'm gonna open this book. Thank you for this wonderful list of ingredients only. So, I am once again deboning chicken. This time it is thighs.
So when Lorenzo is
Okay.
deboning the chicken, he should stay as close to the bone as possible. Make clear-cut incisions so you're not losing any meat.
The mozzarella cheese is throwing me
What?
off. I think, what is the mozzarella cheese here? I need help. What? Oh, of course. Hello? Rose? Rose!
Lorenzo, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. I'm always better now hearing your voice and seeing your face. I have thighs here, which is interesting, but it has the
Delicious.
skin on it.
Leave the skin on. It's gonna
Leave
be
it
another layer
on?
of crunch. You're gonna have the crunchiest chicken you ever had. Put it skin side down. And then take a sharp knife and follow along the bone. Leave as much meat as you possibly can, and that's it.
For the fried chicken, it's quite interesting in the ingredients. There's mozzarella cheese.
When you build your sandwich, I put a slice on the chicken. I think you should have a blowtorch. Be very careful. Torch the mozzarella really quickly. It'll crisp it up, and it'll be a really nice
Wait, why did they
texture.
show
It'll
us the
also
end product
melt it.
already?
You're gonna do so well.
I think that kind of
Thank
ruins
you,
it.
Rose. I appreciate every time. Let's do this. Let's perfect.
Why is he always so sweaty? I don't think it's sweaty. I think it's oil.
Folks,
Like
I am
naturally
gonna
oily skin.
Fuck and debone it. I'm not that frightened. Done wings before, if you remember.
Actually, hold on. I have a small thing. Okay, I just gotta get this off my chest. Okami thinks of the Prime. Appreciate it. I bought some like skincare shit off like Amazon. Right? It wasn't much. It was just like hydration shit, whatever. And it felt really good. And then I forgot to use it one day after like 3 or 4 days, and my whole forehead got so fucking like dry and like little like white marks of like dry skin. Dude, I kind of just said fuck it, dude. I already like it. I don't know what it is, but my skin is already kind of does it on its own. Why the fuck am I gonna use it? You know what I mean? What is it? What was the name of it? Like, dude, like I did it because I was like, okay, like like, this might not be a bad habit to pick up, and I'm like, wait a minute, it actually made it worse. It's called, fuck, hold on. It's called, CeraVe, SA Cleaner. It's like acid face wash with hydrolumic acids and Canamide and ceramides. Exfoliant for face, 8 ounces. But yeah, basically I just stopped. I didn't use it for 1 day, and like everything like fell apart, and I was like, wait a minute, why don't I just get rid of it? Like, why am I using this?
Okay, so now it's time to prep our chicken.
It's for acne
We're
often?
gonna butterfly the chicken breast
Oh.
and pound it out slightly. This inspiration.
So
comes
wait, so
from-
like you only supposed to use it like. Wait, oil. Oh. Did you moisturize after? No.
chicken katsu. It's super crispy.
I thought that was the end of it.
And I like it because I feel like when you pound it out thin, it kind of stays moist, and it's really more about the crust.
No?
There's only one
Okay.
bone.
I can.
She said just to cut next to it. Easy, easy. This is.
SRS needs to give
And
some.
when you're
Appreciate
doing
it.
this, be gentle,
That's step
but
1?
fierce. Think of someone that you're annoyed at, maybe. Think of their
Oh.
face being here. That's what I like to do. Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay. That's
Dude, no one ever taught me that shit.
That was pretty easy.
Dry out. Moisture immediately after lock in
Lovely
moisture.
double. So far, so good.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I just
now our
don't use it
chicken's
then.
ready to
I
go,
feel like I'd be
and
better
it's
at
ready
that
for the
point.
brine.
You know what I
We
mean?
are now
Like,
going
dude,
to
I feel like
use-
my shit kind of just takes care of itself. Maybe it's because I'm still young enough, right? It just takes care of itself. So like, I just fucking did.
kimchi brine. I'm a little nervous to open you up. Careful now.
So originally, Lorenzo planned on using the vinegar for
I'm gonna
his
fight you?
slaw,
Wait, what
but
do
I'm
you
gonna
mean?
do is use it for a brine. And normally I would use lemon, but
I hate
since
dudes.
I
What the
have
fuck did I
vinegar, that's what I'm
do?
gonna
I
use.
just-
It starts with a cup of water, and then I'm just gonna eyeball in a tablespoon of salt and some sugar and some soy sauce. And then I have some rice vinegar, and we're just gonna
What in
heat it up
the
until
witch's brew is that?
everything is dissolved. As soon as you see all of the granules dissolved,
Dude, no one.
it's ready.
Listen,
Let's
chat.
just throw
Listen.
this in.
Listen. I don't know how you guys learned all these magic pieces of information. Whether it the moisturizers or whatever the fuck, right? I don't know how you guys learned all this stuff, but there was no one that taught me that. My mom was never home. She worked all the time. My parents were divorced. My dad was not very helpful. So like, and I'm an only child. So like, it wasn't like I was watching beauty videos. So like, I haven't really learned anything,
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually just gonna use this brine to help marinate this chicken.
I was planning on using the kimchi juice to brine the chicken. It keeps the chicken really moist and it gives it a nice spice without being too overwhelming.
Wow, interesting.
Brine is cold. Now we're just gonna throw it back in the fridge and let it do its magic for about an hour.
I am gonna
That
now
feels good.
set this aside, and I am gonna move on and use this kimchi for my aminal sauce. Animal sauce. All right, see you later.
So Lorenzo was planning on making a cucumber and
B-Dog
cabbage
says they're
slaw,
gifties.
but
Appreciate it.
I'm not gonna put it together. I'm gonna
Dragon
separate
Slayer
them
is prime
because I
for
feel
2
like the amount
months.
of water these vegetables have are different and it can get quite wet. So I'm gonna make a quick cucumber kimchi and keep the slaw separate.
Sliced kimchi. I am really like up to here excited for this. We got kimchi going on every which way.
So what we're gonna do is
Wanted.
we're gonna salt and vinegar the cucumber and let it
Wanted.
sit. Salt will draw out some of the moisture from the cucumber to retain its like crunchiness. And the vinegar
You
will
did that
quickly
forever
pickle
ago.
it. This is like
Also,
a quick
why
version
did
of
you, can I
kimchi
ask you a
where
question?
don't
Do you
have to
hide your
ferment.
partner badge?
I don't think I
you
need
do that on
much.
purpose.
I'm gonna start off with this. Let's slice it up a bit. All right, so next.
You do?
Let's go
Okay.
ahead and put these beautiful,
That makes sense.
beautiful caramelized onions. I actually want more.
I feel like I had you
want
VIP'd. It must have been when
Dijon
before.
mustard
you know.
and ketchup.
So let's dive into it. This looks perfect. If we go too thin, then it won't retain texture. But if we go too thick, it won't pickle enough. So it has to be the
Yeah, the
right
name change, yeah.
size. So we'll take some salt and vinegar. Just let that sit and do its thing.
I also have my sugar, a little salt always.
I like what he's doing.
Pepper. Ooh, I love pepper. And sesame seed sauce.
Okay.
Let's mix her on up.
Okay.
Wow.
Looks
That
kind of
looks like
fire.
something you would put on a sandwich.
So it's been about 20 minutes.
Scrubbles, I have
Cucumbers are
I have
still a
no
little
idea what
wet.
causes it. It just
And I
sometimes
want
just
it to
does.
be as dry as possible. This can go into some Greek yogurt, or you could just drink it. It's good for your skin.
Drum roll, please.
You don't do that. No. You don't do that. Oh.
It's spicy, but it's not hot. It's interesting. It's not. Oh well, I'm wrong.
Just a splash of soy sauce, sesame oil, and garlic powder. Garlic, obviously, being a very traditional ingredient in kimchi. Crushed red pepper, it gives it heat. Kind of smells like kimchi already. Oh my God. I'm actually like shocked at how good this turned out. It actually tastes like cucumber kimchi that I would make at my restaurant. Okay, now moving on.
We're ready to make some slaw, daikon slaw, which is really cool. It's basically a radish.
All right, so cabbage. This is a great option for a fried chicken sandwich. When you eat katsu, it always comes with this like nice paper thin slaw on the side, and I love that.
It was
And we're
King's
gonna
Road,
kind of
too?
mimic that. We got
Give me
our
another Colosseo.
mandolin,
I know Blizzard
and
wants to.
Lorenzo is also going to be using the mandolin as well. Hope he doesn't slice his finger though. Be really careful.
The rumor is true. I have never used this little contraption. That's why I need to protect myself with a woo!
I don't know if I trust that thing anyways. Like I feel like it's simple to use, but
It's
you
so
just like if you're
uniform
not paying
and
like full
consistent
attention,
in
you know.
size, because it's all about texture, really. Okay, so I'm gonna set this aside and make the sauce.
Okay, we have about a half a cup of water. Hi, you guys, are you having fun? I'm having a ball. Vinegar. I'm gonna throw in some shugs, a little salt, and I am going to let this heat up. Let me just cut this just like this.
Your
See,
mom
does this
sliced your
even
finger on
fit
bad
in
one
there?
of those?
I've never used
Yeah,
it.
my dad had a
Oh,
bunch of finger
wow.
injuries from
Can you
like
see this?
knives and work and stuff like that. So if there's one thing I learned
This is really
when I was a kid is
interesting.
like really
I'm
like
very
good
glad
knife
I have
safety.
the,
Knife safety.
gloves out.
This is gonna be a soy aioli, and the inspiration behind this is kind of like a Korean barbecue sauce mixed with the soy sauce. Starting with
Wait,
some soy
wait, both?
sauce,
Ooh,
some
I
sugar,
know what- okay.
some garlic powder.
Maybe.
We'll do a pinch of salt, some pepper, sesame oil, just a tiny bit. And we'll whisk this first.
So as you can see, guys, my sugar and my salt have dissolved in the liquid. So I'm just gonna turn it off and allow this to cool.
I like letting it cool so that it doesn't
Okay.
cook the vegetables too much and it still
Canadian,
retains
thanks
a
to the
nice
prime.
texture.
Appreciate
All
it.
right, so how nice we got two different colored carrots.
Wait,
Looks
what
like
is,
our
dude? I thought they were
sugar
making
and
chicken
salt are
sandwiches.
all
You guys are
dissolved
putting
in here, and
carrots
that's when
in?
I'll add my mayo. That was not me. I swear. One thing about this slaw is we're gonna dress it very last
Okay,
minute.
I don't think you
right
needed to
before
clarify that,
assembling
but
our sandwich. I want the slaw to stay nice and crunchy and crispy and not wet. And what happens is the salt from the sauce will draw out the moisture in the cabbage and just become like very, very wet. So we'll set this aside for now.
So, my beautiful pickling liquid has cooled down. So let's just pour it in. We're just gonna mix it and toss. Look how pretty that is. I think we are good to go.
All right, so Lorenzo sent me some potato rolls, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually make my own breadcrumbs for the chicken. I love doing this because you can kind of control
please,
the
no
consistency
water
of the
bread
breadcrumb.
again. Please,
And I
I'm
like
begging you, no
breadcrumbs that are
soggy
kind of,
bread.
like chunky.
I am
Oh,
now
no, they're gonna do it,
going
aren't they?
to basically take a stab at making these milk buns.
These milk buns are super special because they're light and
That's-
fluffy.
I agree
and
with you,
it uses this
Scrubbles.
tangzong, which is the
a
starter.
base take.
Make sure you cool it completely before using it.
What you're going to do first is take flour and water and cook it until it's thickened and it's going to have a consistency almost like a pudding. You're going to proof your yeast. So you're
Sure.
going to put the yeast and a little bit of sugar and it's going to start to bubble. And then you're going to combine those two things and the other ingredients. And you're going to mix them in. If you have a standing mixer, that'll be fantastic.
That looks pretty good. I'm gonna increase it before I add the butter. I'm
That's
gonna
what you get
try
the
to not
bougie
get
kitchen.
hooked.
We you
Am
got
I
one of
doing
those
it right so
mixers, I
far?
think.
Anyone? Okay.
Maybe I just don't
It
have
looks like it's
proper
incorporating.
cooking stuff.
I think it looks good. And we're gonna put that right in. There you go. I'm gonna cover it with some plastic wrap and just let it rest and rise for an hour or two.
We're just gonna
Okay.
take half of these guys and throw it in our food processor.
Uh,
That's it.
Okay.
And I definitely want to dehydrate these buns. We don't want it to be so moist when sticking on the chicken. But we don't want any color, so we're gonna do it at a low heat at 300 degrees. And we'll check it like every 2 minutes.
What?
Wow, look at
Okay.
this dough. The yeast has done its work. It has
Holy
risen.
shit.
Let's get you out. Wow, look how nice and airy that is.
That looks fire.
Let's cut you in half. And I'm gonna just cut you another half. Okay. One.
So it's been about 5-6 minutes. Let's go check on our
Dude, DPI is whatever you feel like. Sensitive is your EDPI. That's a sensitivity, right? Like the total. Your DPI can be whatever you want. Crystal, thanks for the tier 1 gift to sub. Appreciate it. Like 800 DPI and 6 sensitivity is the exact same thing as 1600 DPI 3 sensitivity. It's the same thing.
breadcrumbs. When you hear that, it means it's dry. We'll let it sit and cool before we coat our chicken.
Ba-bam! We have now a beautiful array of dough. It's gonna set one more time. It's supposed to rise. So these guys are gonna be set aside and we'll move on.
So now we're just gonna toast our bun. Just make sure you're kind of moving it around so it gets evenly.
Durian, thanks for the 3
toasted.
gifties.
Buns are back. How cute are these little
That
baby
feels
buns?
good.
They look terrific, and they're not even cooked yet. Here we go. We get to rain some beautiful sesame seeds. Wow, that is cute, cute, pachute. Look at
Those look pretty
that.
good.
Come on
VR Day
now.
thinks the 3
We are
gifties.
ready to
Appreciate
go
it.
in the oven, folks.
Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna also toast the other side. That looks good. Perfect. Buns are toasted and ready to go.
Okie dokie, ding ding dingy. Looky what I've got here, folks. They look great. Milk buns. I did that. Very impressive. Thank you. Let's get the chicken going.
Our chicken has been sitting in the brine for about an hour and it's ready to go now. And we're just gonna dredge it by using some flour, egg wash, and our breadcrumbs that we made earlier. The first thing is some flour. And we're just gonna season, salt, pepper. Okay, now our eggs. Season this as well. There we go.
Okay, it's so smart, but
we got
it
our
freaks
chicken,
me out that she does it that way.
flour, egg wash,
It makes sense,
breadcrumbs,
though.
landing tray. It's nice to be very organized in the kitchen.
I've got 2 types of flour, so maybe even Steven kind of thing. Adding cornstarch could help.
I don't know, that's-
sweeten it
I
up.
just saw- I feel
Powdered
like we just saw
garlic
another
can
side
do
of her
this
right
is
there.
great. I use a lot. Let's
That
don't
scared
look.
me.
kosher salt, and onion powder. Second portion of the stations is gonna be buttermilk.
So Lorenzo is going to be double dredging this chicken. And what that means is you're dipping it in the buttermilk, then flour, then buttermilk again, and then flour, because we want a really nice crispy crust.
Oh, Esther, you crazy. Esther, looking forward to meeting with you. I apologize ahead of time.
My rule of thumb here
That looks
is
fire.
always one hand wet and one hand dry. We want to make sure that you get as much breadcrumbs on the chicken as possible. Okay.
Perfect.
Looks really good. And we're ready
That
to
looks
go.
fire.
I'm so excited.
Oh
Can't
my
wait to
god.
fry these up.
Now it's time to fry our chicken. My oil's at 350, so we'll start.
It actually looks so good.
I don't want to overcrowd our pot because it'll change the temperature of the oil. This will fry for about 5 to 6 minutes. Just keep an eye on it. Make sure it's not getting too hot.
So we're just gonna fry this for, I don't know, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. Not too concerned because this is only the first fry. Let it do its thing.
When you're frying, you really want to just like leave it alone. People love to just like fool around with your food when it's cooking, but my rule of thumb is like let it do its thing. Doing nothing is doing everything.
Okay, here we go. Drip, drip, drip.
Good
I'm
enough.
gonna let you settle on a baking rack.
You'll know it's done when the chicken stays firm. And right now, if
this
you feel
cat
it, it's
is-
still like very
is the
flimsy.
fresh
That
tier
means
one.
it's not
Appreciate
cooked
it.
yet.
Since
Thank
we
you.
have a enormous vat of frying oil, we are not gonna put it to waste. We are gonna put it to work.
Lorenzo will be frying the chicken in peanut oil, and we'll be using that oil to repurpose it and make a spicy chili oil that will brush on top of the chicken. You're basically frying the chicken all
Keep it
over again
coming.
with a hot chili oil.
Yo,
So
Miss
I'm
Cadmus
going
with the
to
3
ladle
gifties as
in
well. Yo, thanks so much
one,
since you wanted in the 3
two,
gifties. I appreciate it.
and why
Thanks so
not
much.
3? Korean chili flakes. Ooh, cayenne pepper, paprika.
Keep it coming.
Oh, I love ginger. I'm
Yo,
telling you
and
what.
Dumb
and
Gamer
of course,
Fanboy for
garlic.
3 gifties
We've got
as well.
sugar, and
Appreciate it.
I'm gonna use all this. Wow, that's a lot of black peppercorns, but I love black peppercorns. As for you, I guess I'm not even cutting you
Oh,
up.
damn.
I'm just gonna put Thai chili flakes in that oil.
Long while,
okay.
finally
well,
dropping it on
let's
Twitch.
See what
Yo,
happens.
Pog. Glad you
Wow,
enjoy it.
what a beautiful color that is. All right, I'm gonna move on and
That
refry
sauce looks so
my
good.
chicken second time.
My smaller piece is about done, and you can tell when it's kind of like floating on the top.
And away we go, folks. Here we go. This is just gonna be a couple minutes also. Oh my goodness. Very exciting, very exciting.
Patience is really the key to cooking. I'm actually not patient at all, but I guess when it comes to cooking, I know that patience is very important, so I will for the food.
Talk about crispy fried. Beautiful.
It looks so good. Yum. All right, these are ready. Here is our beautifully fried chicken, and we are ready to assemble. Looks awesome.
These guys are ready to be brushed by this amazing, amazing repurposed oil. We'll be right back. Why I just said that, I don't know.
An oil sauce?
So, first things first. I like my buns toasted. Yeah. Oh, and away we go. I love this. I love it. I want to do this again. Wow. Okay.
We're just gonna use half of this. Just gonna lightly toss the sauce. Okay, that looks great. This soy aioli we made, we're actually gonna spread it on our bun as well. Okay, the best part ever. Let's grab our chicken. I love that, oh my gosh.
Listen to me. There needs to be a correct ratio. That piece of chicken is so fucking big compared to the tiny ass bun. Can't
I
have.
mean, come on.
How did you make it worse? Did you put 2 pieces?
Need some cheese, doesn't it?
That is. Okay, now you're just being. Now you're just being a dick.
That cheese just doesn't look so appetizing, but it will.
Dude, he's going crazy.
Yes? I am a mad scientist. Let's get close.
And then slaw, cucumber kimchi.
I hate it.
That looks crazy.
Nah, no, there's no way, dude. That is a fucking joke, dude. What do I look like? I fucking have an anime mouth and I can go and just like the whole thing just appears, dude. Like, dude, make the bun much bigger, make it a one piece, and you're
Oh my
good to
gosh,
go.
That is a fried chicken sandwich.
No, it's not. That's a fried chicken sandwich. I don't like
And
coleslaw.
here's my take on Lorenzo's fried chicken sandwich.
I'm to give you the most beautiful double fried
That looks
milk
good.
bun sandwich. Let's do it.
I know I made it, but that looks good.
Dude, I can't believe she's actually presenting this as like a top tier chef. I'm upset. Yeah, this is her $19 one, but like that's because the other guy gave her the $19 and then she gave her expensive one to him. Like this is just
It looks a little
awful.
bit intimidating. Should have thought of that when I was assembling the sandwich.
She can't even take a bite.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, she barely took a bite of the dude. Alexander, thanks for the serum. Appreciate it.
It is so moist. The slaw is perfection. The sauce, oh my gosh. And then the slight pickle.
I'm just not playing Junker Queen because
Cucumber
everyone's
kimchi.
playing her, and plus,
Oh my gosh, it's like
she's gonna get
so
nerfed anyways. So,
amazing.
or just thanks to the 3 gifties. Appreciate it, dude.
I think I'm just gonna have to eat this whole sandwich.
It looks absolutely delicious.
His looks good. I don't like coleslaw, but it looks good. That looks good.
Wow. Boom, boom, boom.
His looks fire.
Crispy, marinated chicken. Ooh,
Yo, he's
huge
anything to
animal
get some, dude.
sauce. It's like a treat. And then you get this fresh, lovely slaw. Oh my God. It is fantastic. Esther, wherever you are, my taste buds thank you.
You don't like the mountain burger you can barely eat?
I'm
Listen,
out.
nothing. Listen, I understand the whole mountain burger type of thing. That's fine if that's totally for you. But there's one thing I'm not going to let slide, and that's the bun to burger / meat ratio. The bun to chicken ratio on the first sandwich is terrible. It is awful.
Hello,
It is terrible.
Esther, come on over.
Oh my gosh, how was it?
It was.
Look at it, dude. That thing's like 3 times the size of the bun.
Thanks for the good content and
honestly, I was very
amazing
worried.
company Flaps.
You should have
Thanks,
been.
Link.
and You were
Okay.
To
correct
the
to
tier
be.
2 for 2 months.
It was an adventure.
What I was
There's
really
more
worried
pickles
about
than bun.
was the milk bun. How'd you do?
Do all things to the 3
I
gifties.
was
Appreciate
hoping
it.
I could just buy one.
No, not in my world.
I'm telling you, I've never made bread before.
I mean, it looks really
More meat
pretty
over
and
more
perfect,
bun?
Actually,
Really?
Listen, okay, listen, I'm not talking about eating a bread sandwich, but you can't look at this monstrosity of a sandwich and be like, this looks fine. Look at the size of the chicken pieces are like a full half size bigger, and there's 2. Nah, you guys are crazy.
I'm out. Hello, Esther. Come on over.
Oh my gosh,
Nick, thanks
how
to the
was
2
it?
gifties. Appreciate it.
It
And
was.
Globe, thanks to the good sub.
I honestly was very worried.
You should have been, and you were
Okay.
correct to be. It was an adventure.
What I was
One
really
chicken-
worried
one
about
chicken's even a
was
lot.
the milk bun. How'd
That
you
size
do?
for the bun
well,
size. but
I
yes.
was hoping I could just buy one.
No, not in my world.
I'm telling you, I've never made bread before.
I mean, it looks really pretty and perfect, actually.
Thank you. There is like a secret something in this chicken.
It's the kimchi bun.
Nick, there's another one, man.
It's magic.
That is delicious. All around, fantastic.